Hi everybody, paulsoaresjr here. Today is November 14th, 2011, and welcome to my last Minecraft beta video. Now, don't get alarmed. I'm not quitting Minecraft, not by any means or stretch of the imagination. I have big plans for more Minecraft videos. Let me get that right out into the open. I'm saying it's the last Minecraft beta video because Minecraft is going to be officially released on Friday of this week. I'm flying out to Vegas. I'm going to be there. Notch and his team, Mojang, are going to be releasing Minecraft 1.0. It's no longer in beta. It's out. It's done. So I'm super excited about that. Also a little bit sad because here's my tutorial world. And I'm going to hop in here now. Right now I'm in creative mode. I switched. It's the first time I've ever loaded this world in creative mode. But I'm saying farewell to my alpha tutorial world. And it's been a long time coming. I started this over a year ago in July of 2010. The end of July, I made my first tutorial. And if you've ever seen if you're familiar with my tutorial series, then you know I started in a little hole way over there, a little hidey hole. And I think I'll fly over there and say goodbye to that. But before I do that, yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye. This is the last video probably for a while in this alpha world because it just doesn't work. It's not going to work with 1.0. This is all generated in really old code, and I'm not getting a lot of the new stuff or the new features, and the snow kind of ruined my whole world here. But not only that, but I want to start fresh. So the bad news is this world is done, and probably not going to be making any more tutorials here. But so let's just consider this a retirement for this world. But the good news is I'm starting a brand new series with Minecraft 1.0. Let's just fly around. Let's take a look. So I'm not standing in one spot and you guys listen to me. So here's the last thing I did. I did the enchantment and the potions. And that was a pre-release 5, I believe. And then I did just before that, I did the portable instant shroom shelter. Well, mushroom shelter, PIMS. This was where I did all my beta and alpha testing. A lot of it anyway. When I remember I tested the ladders when they were changed. My first bed. Ugh. Not a big fan. Over here, I think I did some baking with cakes. I made my first cake over here. Yeah, there's a little piece. There's a piece of it right there. I had never even finished it. I guess the ants don't care much about it. I think I ran into my first squiddies around here somewhere. And then it snowed. I remember when the biomes changed, and apparently I'm in a snow biome. Or it was later changed to a snow biome, and everything snowed. The rain turned to snow. My little place here turned to ice. As you can see, this was not here before. I was down there. Oh, this is when I messed around with glowstone. Remember when the first glowstone came out. And I put it underground so we could check it out. I wanted to show you guys that it worked underground. So there's a lot of history right here. My first portal to the nether. Right here where I showed you guys how to make one. And then I went through and we looked at the nether. And I came back out. I popped out over there. I think this is the very first spring that I made. The infinite water spring. Remember that? Gosh, that goes way back. I think, right here, I interrogated my first spy chicken. I mean, spy chickens have been around for a long time. I started calling chicken spies last summer. I don't remember exactly when, but I remember people said, hey, do Agent Smith. I did a good, sound like Agent Smith. Do an Agent Smith. So I interrogated a chicken at the beginning of one of my videos. And I was like, Mr. Anderson, kind of thing. And it was right there. So cool. A lot of history here. I'm going to hate to see it go. Really am. But I've got big plans for Minecraft 1.0. And I have to do it. I remember the pillars I made, the beacons, to find my way back from my spawn point. Of course, the spawn was over here. Along the coastline. So when I first started this map up... Dude, you miss Clay. Back in July of 2010, I started right here. And I wrote right down there. And then I walked to a good, I wanted to find a nice beginning spot. near coal, and that's when I started. And the very first words out of my mouth was, hello, welcome to Minecraft tutorial. I'm going to show you how to survive your first night. That was the first one, how to survive your first night. That was my first video on YouTube ever. It was the first tutorial on YouTube ever. It was one of the first Let's Plays on Minecraft. Well, one of the first Minecraft tutorials. It was the first Minecraft tutorial. It was also one of the first Let's Plays. You know, David X, who started his awesome Let's Play, was he had found mine, and that's what got him started. He hadn't even known what it was. So anyway, this is, and you know, I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm just getting nostalgic. I just think it's so amazing that we've come this far, and I know a lot of you have been here from the start, and I really appreciate all the awesome comments and the nice things people have been saying. And I would not have continued doing this had it not been for you guys and girls. And you know, there were a couple of times where I almost quit. Almost. I came very close to quitting because there were comments that weren't so nice. And then when X started his, and then CNanners found X and he started doing it, I'm like, well, God, I mean, these guys, they're awesome. They're so good at this. I should just quit now because they're so much better. But I trudged on. I thought, you know what? Well, I'm just going to do my thing. I'm not going to worry about them. And that's probably the best decision I made as far as YouTube and Minecraft is concerned. So if you're planning on making Let's Plays, and of course I'm getting off a little tangent here, then you should definitely not worry about what other people are doing. Do your thing and just stick to it. Okay, so I put this up eventually when I made the map available for download. Hidey hole number 1 is over here. But I do have plans. I have plans for Minecraft 1.0. There it is right there. So what I did was I walked down the beach when I first spawned this world, and I was looking for a good place to find coal, and I walked over here. Not sure exactly how I got over here, or why I came all the way over here, but I did. And I started recording like right here. I think I was right in this spot, looking out over there. Remember that little floaty thing? And I turned around and I said, well, we've got to get coal. That's the first thing. And we've got to get underground because the monsters are going to come out and eat you. So we dug up some coal, walked in here, and I put these signs up later when I made the map available for download. And it is available for download, by the way. There's a link. I'll put a link in the description of the video. It's on my website. And then this is day 1. This is where I finished recording How to Survive Your First Night right here. This was all plugged up, obviously. And I was like, and we'll pray for day. Remember that? And then you got night. And then the next tutorial, number 2, and I wasn't even sure I was going to do a second tutorial, but I did. And I busted out of here and we said, well, let's, I think the second one was armor, right? Okay, now let's go get some armor. And I walked over this way. And I found some, where did I go? I don't even remember anymore. Okay, there's Hidey Hole 2. So I went over this way. I remember I was killing cows. Actually, we're looking for food, right? Because food was the second thing. I'm going to show you how to eat and heal up. I think that was number 2. Tutorial number 2. And then it was armor. And that's when I killed some cows and took their leather. Showed you guys how to make armor. Made a beacon here. I think I demonstrated combat right here. You walk forward and strike. You walk back, walk forward and strike. And here's where that cow fell off. This was like, now we're on tutorial 3 or 4 maybe. Cow cliff jump. Again, I came back and put this sign up. Remember, I was looking for a cow. I was going crazy, could not find a cow. And I just kept recording. I wasn't really very good back then at managing time and videos, and I didn't really know what to do, and I just kept recording. But people enjoyed it. People enjoyed my commentary, and I was like, really? So I stuck with it. I just turned it into a Let's Play. Not just a tutorial, but then that's kind of when it became a Let's Play. And the cow was up here. And I couldn't find a cow for the life of me. Finally found one here, and I started climbing up this to get to him, and he fell off. She fell off. Boom. And I was like, what, you dirty dog? And I came down here and got her. Pretty cool stuff. Wow. And then here's hidey hole number 2. With the big beacons up top. And I stayed in here, and I think this is where we made the armor. Hidey hole number 2. I might have been here for a few episodes, actually. You know, now things are getting hazy, but fly. Don't jump. And then I said, all right, it's time now. It's time now to find a settlement, to get settled, start building a permanent base, because these are all non-permanent. I think I might have gone off in that direction, made a beacon there, but I ended up walking in this direction. Now the coastline's over there, and I walked over here, and I might have climbed a couple of hills. Yeah, I think I may have walked that way, because I made the pillars. Try to... you can you can probably hear the stomping upstairs. Kids are home now from school, so this microphone is super sensitive. And this was obviously not there, but I was like, dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, I need to find a new home. And I walked over here, and I looked out over this little ledge, and I saw that hill, I saw the lava, and I saw that natural water flow right there with the little, kind of a cave, if you call it that. And I'm like, yep, this is it. There's a little valley here. I'm going to put a little tower on the top of that hill. This is going to be my permanent base. And I said, this is going to be my hot tub, my natural spring hot tub. And that was one of the things I did, was showed you guys how to make a hot tub and how to make bricks out of clay and how to get a permanent fire, how to make the picture, how to make the jukebox. So all this stuff just spawned from various tutorials, and this is what I'm going to do with Minecraft 1.0. Now the thing about my current alpha tutorials and beta tutorials is a lot of the stuff doesn't apply. This was one of my earliest ones, the farm, the wheat farm. Now there was a door here before, but I replaced it with the gate after the gate was made. That's a new sound, by the way, PR6. And a lot of things change now with farming. Remember, before this was here, I got seeds with a hoe right here in the grass. That's no longer the case. You can only get seeds now from wheat. Remember that? Or wait a minute. No, you can get it from tall grass. Right. Duh. But there was no tall grass then. So you would just take a regular hoe and just pound down this regular grass and you'd get seeds. So that obviously needs to be updated because people are going to watch that. And I know you guys have already seen a lot of this. But new people, new players of Minecraft are going to be like, what's this guy talking about? This doesn't apply. He's a dummy. He's a jerk for telling me these wrong things. And I owe it to the Minecraft player base. I know you guys have seen this stuff, and it could be repetitive, but I'm going to do it, and it's going to be a Let's Play too. There's a new sound with doors, and by the way, they're broken. They're treated like metal doors now, iron doors. They don't close without power. So there's a little bug there, but that should be fixed hopefully by Friday. So I'm going to update. I'm going to start from scratch, from zero. And I'm going to record the whole thing, and I'm going to do essentially the same thing I did here with my Minecraft tutorial, How to Survive and Thrive series. It's going to be a survival and thriving series. So I'm going to teach the basics of survival from day one, and I'm going to continue until nobody wants to watch anymore, until Minecraft is gone and buried, which could be years and years to come. Remember this guy? I mean, not very useful, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, it works. It's just not, it's just not the best trap anymore. There are far better traps now. There are new things happen to the game that make old things no longer work properly or at all. For example, this water elevator that I made with the boat. Remember the boat would go splash, back down. You could ride the boat like an elevator, the water elevator. This was great for a few versions, and then it was fixed. So that's why I want to start over. And I just want to start. I love the early parts of the game, and I love to teach, so I'm going to just go from scratch. This was one of the first things I built. This was the first permanent structure, actually, before the house. Remember that? Cloud Tower. Someone suggested that name in the forums, and I don't remember in the comments. So thank you for that. It's always going to be Cloud Tower. And I think I showed you guys how to lay a foundation, how to make doors, how to make windows. I'm not going to be able to get in there unless I sneak in. How to make glass, how to make ladders might have been here too. I think the first ladders I built was here. First glass was definitely here. Then I made the little basement. And I showed you the, remember these right here? The murder holes. That was a big hit. Murder holes. You can kill things by chopping their feet up. Then we did a little bit of redstone with the dispensers. When the dispensers came out, and I set up little automatic dispense shooting sentry guns. And of course, they've been they're obsolete now because there are better sentry guns, or at least the way this is rigged up. You know, redstone's changed a lot, so there are much better ways to do this stuff, and that's why another reason I want to update. So yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna do a whole new Let's Play series, and it's gonna be a Let's Play. You know, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to build my own world as if I'm playing it the way I want to play it, but I will do it in a teaching style. You know, my own goofy sort of Paul signature in there with the corny jokes that my daughter just rolls her eyes at. I'm sure a lot of people do. A little pop culture mixed in there. Some jokes that just people my age might catch, but I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so it's a goodbye to Minecraft Alpha and my tutorial world, but it's a big old hello to Minecraft 1.0. This is the first hatch I made, remember? Hey, let's make a hatch. And this house, Cozy Cottage. And that, I believe, was somebody on the forum. Was that Leo Stereo that I learned that one from? I still have to do his Cozy Castle. And I will build the Cozy Castle. He's got an awesome little castle structure, too, that I'll build in the next one. So that's, so this is farewell to Minecraft Alpha/Beta tutorial world map. It was fun while it lasted. We've got the rails here. And I have that, let's see, the pit trap for the animals to fall into, which I never really finished. There's a lot of things I didn't finish and I wish I had gotten to. And I will do that. Here we go. Right down there. I never finished the area. We've got to put water traps here so that it would draw the animals down into it. We never got that far. So there's a lot still that needs to be done. This, of course, this water ladder doesn't work anymore either. This is the one where you put the water intervals and you can slide right up really fast. No longer worky. And then we did a lot of work here. This might have even been the first fence I did. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Obviously we did the rail here, which was regular rail at first. Then I upgraded to the powered rail. Showed you guys how to do all that. And then my cave, I spent a lot of time down here in the cave. This was just, this was a lot of fun down here. Lots to do, a lot of combat. My office, this is an old office. Out to lunch. No. Oh. I hate that I'm going to have to bust this down and just replace it. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, here's the office, and I had my nether travel pack. I had a bunch of stuff in here. It was a dungeon that not a dungeon, but a bunch of bad guys I found down here. We never really finished the exploration. Oh, there it is. I had big plans here. Oh, here's the time before ladders needed to be contiguous. That was never explored. I fell down there one time, died, and I had to restart. Remember that. It was not captured on film. My underground farm. Did the underground farming mini-series where I did the trees, and I had the pasture, which never really was very reliable, sadly, because of all the spawning changes. And I wanted to get more animals falling down here, but I mean, it worked when they fell in. It just weren't very many of them. But that's beside the point. And then I had this farming system going here, and one of the last, well, the last farming tutorial I think it, oh no, I did the pumpkins up top side. Mushroom farms, which are really no longer needed anymore. I did this just before bone meal was added for to work on mushrooms. So now we can just hit one of these and it pops up, and then you can break it up and get 1 billion mushrooms. So mushroom farm is totally obsolete. So there's lots of reasons why I need to start a whole new series. You know, not just for the fun of it, but also because the old stuff just doesn't apply. And there's going to be a lot of new players wondering what is going on. You know, there's still, I get a lot of views on those old ones, and it's just going to cause a lot of confusion. Now down here was a whole bunch of fun. Jeepers. Remember this? Going down here? Unexplored. Lava and monsters. I think that might have been the first sign. Remember I said, okay, we're going to make signs, so we know where to go and what we're looking, you know, what's down here and where we've been. Elevator to certain death. Right, a dungeon. There was a dungeon down here, if I recall, right? Yep, over here. This is the first dungeon. And I showed you guys how to take down a dungeon. It's a zombie dungeon. Not too exciting. Oh, I think this is one of the last tutorials I did, was this water trap, the drowning trap. Right over there, there's the spawner. So yeah, very sad to see it all go. But also, like I said, really exciting to get started on a whole new series. And I will be doing, it'll be played as a Let's Play. Very much the same. And here's where, oh, I remember coming down here with torches in my hand. Totally unexplored. I remember I found this little hole. I think my first death on film. Might have been my first death, actually, total. Descend for girl's best friend. This is where I found the diamond, and I showed you guys how to find diamond. And this is where I died for the first time. You remember that? I fell down here, was it? There was lava down here. I fell down into the lava. I got out of the lava, put myself out with a bucket of water. I don't remember how the heck I made it out of there alive. Hey, look, diamond. And then I was so excited. I'm like, wow, I made it. Did you see that? Who's better than me? And then I made a little walkway. I got greedy because there was like redstone or something, and I was going after it. What the heck was that? And then a zombie kicked me into the lava. I know that's down here somewhere. I think I might have blocked it off. That was the first death, all captured on camera. Good, fun stuff. What else did we do? We did a lot together. Did a lot. There's still quite a bit left in this map that it's completely unexplored. So, feel free, download the map. There's a lot of stuff I didn't even collect down here. And play around to your heart's content. I really want to find that death spot. I know it's right here. So nice that these guys don't bother you anymore. Here it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I walked over here. I remember I blocked off the lava really quickly, survived, and then I said, well, I'm going to go over here. I said, oh, look at this. Let me go grab this stuff. Dum 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 dum. I got really greedy. Spy chicken was here. There's an Easter egg here for you, by the way. And then I was walking here, and a zombie fell down from there and kicked me into the lava. Good, clean fun. Now let's head back up, and I think that's pretty much it. So I'm sorry to see it go, but I'm happy to get started on something new. Is there anything else up here that I did? Not really. And I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you will watch my new series, because I'm really excited about doing it. Well, the lava trap slayer thing is down there, but you don't need to go see that right now. And right out that back door. Well, so sad, but there it is. And again, I'll probably get started on this right after Minecon. I don't want to wait too long. There's going to be a lot of new people coming in after Minecon. It's going to get a lot of press. It's going to get a ton of press. And I would rather not have people get stuck on my old tutorials. Here's my last farm. That was the pumpkin and the watermelon. So, wow. Brings a tear to my eye to say goodbye to this world. But I'm going to go into my cozy cottage with my broken door and just look out the window, I guess. Maybe I'll go to the hot tub. Relax a little. Remember here, showing off the record. Actually, I think the first record was underground. Jeez. Let's get a bird's eye view to end it. So it's a happy and a sad occasion. Sad because this is the end of this world. But a really happy occasion because I get to start over again. And we get to go through the whole thing from scratch. We're going to do it all again. Second time around. It's like a second helping. So I hope everybody enjoyed my first series, first season. We'll call it season 1 of Minecraft Survive and Thrive series. And here's to a happy, healthy, and long season 2 with the real Minecraft. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the community, and all the kind words and nice things, and the stuff that people have made me, videos and backgrounds and all kinds of offerings and donations and so forth. It's just been a great ride, and I'm really sad to see this go, but I'm so very looking forward to starting fresh. And I hope you guys and gals are too. And I hope you stick with me. Season 2 coming soon to a theater near you. Alright, well, so long. I think I should end this now. It's kind of long. And goodbye. Goodbye for now. I'll see you after Minecon. Take care.